What's up again? Alright, back with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Mail call video. I was actually trying to wait because, alright, the other day, like last week, I went on TCG Player and the movie pack came out. In the movie pack, everything is ultra rare, bro. And so I picked up a certain set. I'm not going to say which one yet, you'll see. And not only that, but I also ordered, so the stuff I ordered from the movie set was about like 30 something cards. Then I ordered another 30 cards and I got everything for like 50 bucks, which was, that's the most that I usually like to spend at a time. It's like 50 bucks. I try not to spend any more than that at once. Any higher than that, I'm like, gosh, it's killing me. But, so I've ordered over like 64 cards and they're slowly coming in. And I'm probably gonna, after this open, because this is like the first half right here, I'm gonna wait until they all come in. Then we're gonna do like a massive Yu-Gi-Oh! Mail opening, so stay tuned for that. Alright, probably be like next week, because I'm gonna go to New Orleans actually very, very soon. And I'm doing a final today for my summer class, so everything's kind of going on. But this video will be out very shortly, and then the next video, like I said, hopefully everything's gonna be out next week when I come back from New Orleans, but if it's not, then it's gonna be the week after that. But anyways, so let's see what I got, shall we? All right, so I've kind of laid everything out here. I like the way this feels. This feels good. All right, we're gonna open this one first because this is the one I wrecked the most. All right, let's see what it is. Okay, are we ready? It is Stardust Dragon Assault Mode. Now, why did I get... Oh, and it's not just that. It's a few other cards, too. So, Stardust Dragon Assault Mode and Rivalry of Warlords. Okay, so why did I get this? Stardust Dragon Assault Mode... Let me hold it closer. Stardust Dragon Assault Mode. This is ultra rare, too, by the way. The thing about this card is... this card... Let's see. First of all, let's read its effect. You can trigger this card to negate the activation of a spell, trap, or affect monster effect and destroy that card. So basically, it's got a Quasar effect, except it has to tribute itself. Okay, and then they summon it during the end phase. You can special summon this card from your graveyard during the end phase. Blah blah blah. When this card on the field is destroyed, special summon one Stardust Dragon from your graveyard. Okay. The reason why I got this is because I have Cyframes, but I don't have Omega. Well, I've been searching on YouTube, and there's a pretty decent build of Cyframes that doesn't use Omega that has Stardust Dragon Assault Mode. And apparently one of the best like floodgate counters right now is Rivalry of Warlords. As you can see, this is kind of a pretty lightly played version of it. Because this card was like $1.60. It's kind of going up a little bit, so I wanted to get it now. It's one of those commons that hasn't been printed that often, so it goes up. But each player can only control one type of monster. Send all other monsters they control to the graveyard. This is really good with Cyframes. The only thing about Cyframes is when you go into your Synchro Summons, if you had this card out, you can only obviously go into, you know, your your other psychic types. But good thing for us, there's a couple of psychic synchro monsters out there. But Stardust Dragon Assault Mode, it includes this. This wasn't included because it was a budget version, but this is in there, and I'm trying to see how I can get it to work. Because basically, because of the fact that he removes himself from the field, then you have an empty field to use your Cyframe gears with. And I've seen it when it goes off, and it's really good, so I'm just going to try it out. But either way, I've always really loved this card, and finding a way to use it is what I've always wanted to do. Really, really good stats on it. It's like a level 10 or whatever. And just look at that artwork. I mean, Stardust is gorgeous. So that's what's in our first package. And let's see what's in the second one. Okay, either way, it's face up. Alright, so this was a couple cards. We got Power Giant on this side, and we got Fusion Conscription. I would actually recommend, if no one has Fusion Conscription yet, if you're going to have any Fusion decks, or just, you know, any Fusion monsters in the extra deck, and you want to try to find a way to search, like, you know that card, not Revoke Fusion, I can't remember, it's the one that Fluffles use to add, you know, their Fluffle Bear to their hand. Fusion Conscription is very similar. you reveal, let's see what it says. Which, by the way, that's cool. Gods with the third eye and the light hex shield fusion. Reveal a fusion monster in your extra deck and add one of the fusion materials listed on that card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. And if you do, for the rest of this turn after this card is activated, you cannot normal summon, set, or special summon the monster that you added. You can only... So basically, this is just like another Rhoda. You know, searches any monster that is listed on the fusion material of a fusion. Okay? So that was it. We're done, guys. I'm kidding. We're not done. So that was pretty good. We got 6 cards, and now we're gonna see. Okay, this next one that I'm gonna open up, you're gonna see why I ordered the fusion conscription for it. All right. So, wow, look at that. Look at that thickness. That's a lot of cards. So let's see what we got here. Okay, here we go. Cubics. I got Cubics. Yep. Okay. Cubics have a very annoying mechanic where they all say cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned from the hand by sending 2 cubic monsters you control to the graveyard. And most of the time they say cannot be special summoned by other ways, but this one can. This one actually can be special summoned by other ways, so he's good. But I went and ordered 2 of him. I went and ordered 3 of him. What's he say? He cannot be special summoned by other ways. So ones like him can be special summoned by other ways, like through Summoner Monk or Monster Reborn or whatever, but he cannot be special summoned by other ways. I got 3 of him. And you need 3 of these, because why not? This is the boss monster anyways. But this guy right here, OMG, you use fusion conscription on him, and the fusion you use is this. Let's just take a look at this fusion real quick. By the way, everything is an ultra rare. Beautiful. Well, actually, it's not beautiful. It's a beautiful rarity, but this card it's got eyeballs and stuff on it. I like evil archetypes like this. 4,500 attack, 3,000 defense. Okay, eat your heart out, Quasar. Must be fused with 3 of this guy. Okay? Must be fusion summoned and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Cannot be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects. So that's pretty powerful. A monster this strong in stats cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. So even if like a card, you know, like would try to negate his effect, it can't because it's targeting and stuff. But it can't be destroyed. When this card declares an attack, half your opponent's life points. Every time this card declares an attack, your opponent's life points are halved. That's pretty powerful. Mainly because when this card's in the graveyard, you banish it and then you add any cubic monster, any cubic card any cubic monster, from your deck to your hand. And I got one of these. I really wasn't sure what was good or not. I was just reading their effects on TCG Player, but I read this card and I'm like, okay, this card kind of sucks. I'm not going to read all their effects, but go look it up. It's Cubic Mandala. It's kind of situational. Same thing with Cubic Rebirth. I went ahead and got 3. Some of them I got 3 of. Other ones I got 2 of, just because like Cubic Rebirth, I've seen some people play at least 1 of this. So sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. And then this card I recommend playing at least 2 of is Cubic Wave. Okay. Target a cubic monster you control. Its attack points are doubled, and then the attack points of one monster your opponent controls are halved. Okay, and then cubics have a thing using cubic counters where any monster that has a cubic counter on it, it can attack and its effects negated. So that's pretty cool. Okay, then we got the Dark Garunix of the cubic. Yeah, Garnex. I guess I only ordered 2. I'll try to get another one. And they all start out with 0 attack, but whenever they summon, but if they're special summoned through their own means, like by sending the cubic monster they control to the graveyard, that's when, like, this one's attack becomes 2,400. And when you special summon, inflict 800 damage. Well, I like this one because this is the one that says special summon. I mean, whenever you can send it to the graveyard, summon 3 cubic monsters, and then special summon them, then you can add a cubic card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. So like that one's pretty cool. And this, oh my gosh, this is like my favorite card in this whole deck, because look at that eyeball, dude. That eyeball is so creepy and sinister. It's like it's staring directly into your soul. Look, 2 eyes, 3, Cyclops. But anyway, so this is the unification of the cubic lords, and it's the fusion card. It's a slow polymerization, but the main thing about it is that when this card's in the graveyard, if a cubic monster you control is destroyed by a battle or leaves the field in any way, if it got compulsory evacuation device or anything, you banish this card, then summon a level 4 or lower cubic monster from your hand or deck, ignoring the summoning conditions, and if you do, it can't be destroyed by battle or card effects this turn. So you do need to have 3 of these as well. This is the only cubic released that we could normal summon or set. It's called Vajam, the Cubic Seed. This is one of the ones that you have to play 3. There was another one that could be normal summoned or set, but freaking Konami did not release it to us, and we probably won't get it forever. That sucks. And then we got Vulcan Dragny, the Cubic King. So it can be special summoned. It's very important to keep track of the ones that can be special summoned and the ones that cannot. He gains 600 attack. This one also inflicts 8. There's like 3 or 4 of them that inflict 800 points of damage. It's crazy. And you can target up to 3 Vajam, the Cubic Seed, and send this card to the graveyard and summon them. Then you can add 1, and then for whatever reason, some of these cubics, they add very specific ones to your hand. So that's what so this is what half of my Yu-Gi-Oh pool was. I gotta admit, all of these cubic cards were roughly 50 cents. The most expensive one was Cubic Karma, which was like 73 cents. All of this is ultra rare, dude. You can have an entire deck, even if it's not that great, it's an entire deck blinged out in ultra rare. I think that that's really, really cool. So let me know what you think about my pool, and trust me, there's gonna be some more coming. Sorry that my foot was there. But there's gonna be more of those coming really, really, really soon, and just stay tuned for that. Bye-bye.